What the heck is this? This is no. What? Hold on, we'll get to the review in a bit. I just wanted to say a few things before we continue. You're probably not going to hear from me for a bit, for quite a while actually, because Battleborn, I don't know if you heard that game, is coming out in a couple of days. I played the open beta earlier this month, and I really love the game, so there's a good chance that I'm probably going to be investing most of my time on that game 24/7, trying to get good on that. But yeah, that's probably gonna be most of my time spent on that. No time for figures. But and another thing, I've noticed that I've been getting some comments on some of my videos here and there. You know, it's a small amount. I never ask for people's comments, but if you want it, that's cool too. But sometimes I do reply to every single comment. What I'm curious is if those people are getting notified that I'm commenting, because sometimes I would end the reply in the form of a question, expecting kind of like a conversation back and forth, but it never goes anywhere. So maybe those people are getting notified. So just to let you know, if you guys do some people end up commenting or whatnot, know that I always reply. Always. Just refresh the page. I don't know if you're not getting notified. But anyway, let's get on with this review. What is up, fellow Trojans and loyal vassals? It is I, Overlord Figmori. Before I continue, I'd like to wish you all a happy Kiniku Day. I say that in a confusing manner because this is most likely going to be uploaded on a Saturday, because Kiniku Day is on a Friday the 29th, and I'm late, and I didn't have nothing to show for, so I apologize. Before I continue on with this review, there's something that I should have shown you on the last one. On Akuma Shogun, I was in a complete hurry that I didn't get a chance to show you guys. But he also comes with this. This is the Kaniku clan's sacred relic shrine of Silverman's mask, and Goldman. This is Akuma Shogun's mask. During the whole when the 5 Devil Knights, they stole the mask, they took it like that. They stole it, and each of the Devil Knights had a piece of the mask. Well, I mean, they didn't have a piece of the mask. They each had their own replica mask, and one of them was the real gold mask. They were trying to find it. The ninja just so happens to be actually one of the Devil Knights. But before I get into that, it's kind of a weird way to start off a review. This is part of another review. I did not get a chance to show you this mask. It's really cool looking. And as you saw, it is actually on a ball joint. So if you wanted to, you can probably take off the head of some figure and put this on and replace the mask if you wanted to. Although it is a little loose on mine thing. Somewhat loose, not so much Silverman. But there's that. I just wanted to show you that real quick. Yeah, put you aside. But this is the ninja. And there's really no like fancy way to say it, but that's his name, the ninja. I think that's pretty cool that you can't be any more generic than the ninja. And he was, like I said, he was part of Akuma Shogun's Devil Knights, and he died. Spoiler alert, he dies. But you want to know what's interesting? Much like any other character in the Kinnikuman series, he came back to life miraculously with no explanation. He came back during the Scramble for the Throne arc, and he joined up next to a Kinnikuman soldier here, and he joined his team alongside Buffalo Man, Ashura Man, and Brocken Jr., which, by the way, Brocken Jr. is the next figure to come out. But anyway, that's besides the point. I just thought it was weird how he died, and there was literally no explanation. My only explanation that I could tell you is it was most likely a shadow clone, because he is obviously a ninja. To my knowledge, there's actually not much of a difference between the anime and the manga variation. If I can remember correctly, the only thing I can tell you right now is that rather than light blue, his little scarf here was actually red, and rather than having blue gloves, you can actually see a skin tone here, and the chainmail was silver, and the whole bodysuit was actually a slightly different color blue, kind of like my walls. But yeah, he's pretty simple looking. It's also fun fact, this is actually the first Kinnikuman figure to actually be fully clothed. Well, not fully clothed, but you can't actually see any other like musculature on his body aside from his face. I don't think Warsman doesn't count because well, you can still see his muscles. Also Akuma Shogun, you can still see his muscles, but I'm saying like he's fully clothed and you can't see no musculature. I think it's kind of funny that he has his distinct feature being that he has ninja stars as nipples. Or yeah, no, yeah, you can kind of see some. Let me see if you can focus here. Some slight glue residue right there. You can kind of see it on mine. It's a little minor, not too big of a deal for me, but overall, he's pretty cool. I mean, even if you didn't even know the character of the ninja, you can just use him as a generic ninja-looking character. I also thought it was interesting that he, it was never explained why he has, no eye, that's what I'm trying to say. Didn't ever explain why he doesn't have an eye. It's not even an eye patch, it just looks like it's like a solid, his eye is gone. Looking nice and clean. Also, a fun fact, or maybe you probably already knew, he does come back for Kinnikuman Nisei, or Kinnikuman Second Generation, Kinnikuman Ultimate Muscle. Yeah, Ultimate Muscle. And I forgot his role because I didn't really watch too much of Ultimate Muscle. But yeah, the ninja. And as far as articulation goes, he does have the best arch in the game. I know I was impressed with the Kuma Shogun's arch, but the ninja here has got him beat. But first, before I get to that, his neck, I was going to say that originally I thought the scarf was actually going to impede on his neck. But that's actually, even without the scarf, I believe that's really as far as he can look down. He can look quite a bit. Yep, he can look. It's not, so it doesn't really get too much in the way at all, actually. The only thing that looks like it might get in the way is when he looks up. Because when he's looking down like that, that's literally as far as he can go, even without the scarf. Because as you can see, the scarf actually goes inside his body like that. So that's pretty much as far as he can go. And the scarf is actually on its own little ball joint. That's pretty cool. So he has a ball joint at the head, and at the lower part of the neck, he has the same flare. If you've already seen the other SH figures, Kinnikuman figures, there's nothing too new here. However, on mine, it is a little loose, or it feels somewhat loose, but not really. Well, not really. It just feels a little loose. This one feels really tight. So he does have that same ball joint underneath that shoulder piece, and then a ball joint in that said shoulder piece, and it's on a hinge. Bloop, blap, impressive. And then he's got a double jointed elbow that is anatomically correct at how an actual elbow moves. Do, 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 do. And then he's got a ball jointed wrist thingamajig. We're not focused, I apologize. Anyways, let's go to the, look at this arch. He has the same, you can kind of see it, ball joint. We're not focused. Well, you can't really see it. But he does have the same thing where it's a ball joint at the upper body and the lower body, and there's a hinge in the middle. And he can arch his back really far. Look at that. That does not look human. He's probably a master limbo person. I don't know. But he can't really get too much of a crunch. So that's kind of weird. I don't know why that's the case. I mean, technically speaking, he should be able to, these SH figures, Kinnikuman figures, should be able to get a crazy ab crunch since they have a, you know, the ball joint, and a hinge in the middle, so they should be able to do that, but I guess, I don't know. He has the same ball joint at the hips, and you can move these side to side. This one's actually, never mind, I thought it looked different. Get that far up, double jointed knees, a whatchamacallit hinge at the ankle, and you can move it side to side. Impressive. Put you aside. So overall, nothing too crazy. I was a bit worried when I first saw him that his clothes might get in the way of the articulation. Kind of like a Kinnikuman soldier over there. His pants right there in the thigh area kind of get in the way because they're kind of bulky. But it's actually not the case so much so with the ninja. Also, one thing to note is maybe you've never noticed, but this is actually the first toe looking, his foot, his entire looking foot is actually molded completely different out of the rest of the Kinnikuman figures. So I thought that was interesting. It's a minor thing, but because every other Kinnikuman figure have the same kind of feet, they're just colored different for the different characters. But for his is actually pointy, so I just thought that was interesting. For heads, he comes with a this worried looking face, although it can be taken out of context, especially with those. Well, no, these sweat marks actually blue. So far, another thing to note is that most of the sweat marks kind of look white. On the other figures, this one actually looks blue. Well, on this one, it does look blue. You can kind of see that. This one not so much. Well, yeah. But it looks kind of out of context. This can be taken the wrong way. Close that mouth. Then he comes with another head. It's actually a smirking or a yelling head. Not smirking, but he is smiling. It's a yelling head. I like this one. And it is on a ball jointed peg, so you gotta take it out and put it back in. For hands, he does. I was kind of hoping for just one more set of hands. If I'll get into it. But he comes with the typical SH Figuarts Kinnikuman figures. These relaxed palm hands that are on a hinge. These protruding thumbs out so he can hold stuff. And he comes with a pointing finger or pointing to the heavens. And I was kind of hoping, because he is a ninja, obviously, that he should be able to, or he should have come with one of those ninja signs, you know, kind of like Naruto, where they got those ninja signs or whatnot. Kagabunchi Jitsu, I don't know, you know, the ninja signs. I was kind of hoping, because he is a ninja, he would come with that, but that is not the case. Also, something I completely should have mentioned in the beginning. This is actually the first Tamashii Web shop exclusive Kinnikuman figure. I just think that's interesting that he would be or is in a Tamashii Web shop exclusive. And also he's very expensive. I guess that's the well, yeah, okay, well, I will admit, I'll tell you right now, I did not get on the ball early enough when pre-orders were up for him. There's this one website website that I found out about called Big in Japan, and they kind of act like the second. They kind of act as the middleman, and they pre-order stuff off of Japanese websites for you, and then they send it to you. And I found out about the website a bit too late, because I found out that they did have pre-orders open for the Ninja, going for like, I don't know, 50, 60, I don't know. So I missed out, and I had to go from eBay. And luckily, there was like 5 watchers already watching the figure. The seller had 2. He already had 1 left. 5 watchers. And I said, you know what, you guys, I'm sorry, but you snooze, you lose. You're going to be watching this item. This is a hot item. So I ended up buying it before those guys. Not my proudest purchase, because this guy's going... I got him for $95. Free I didn't even know he was going to be that expensive, because I went to see on Amazon Japan to see how much, if there's other third-party sellers selling him. And they're selling him for like up to like almost $200. Or almost. It's like between 100 and 150. So that's pretty ridiculous. I take that L. I should have gotten on the ball earlier and pre-ordered him when I could have. Instead I had to pay up $95. But yeah, that's about it. The Ninja. But I did manage to pre-order Kinnikuman Great and Big the Budo, aka Neptune King, on Big in Japan. They have a whole bunch of other stuff for pre-orders if you want to like buy stuff from them, like Tamashii Web shop exclusive stuff, you know, that kind of thing. But that is everything. That is the Ninja. Actually, you know what? To continue, this is actually I've actually caught up. This is currently the most current SH Figuarts Kinnikuman figure, because I just got this guy. I didn't mention it. I just got him like the other day, and I pretty much have technically a complete set for now until they release Brocken Jr., which will be released next month, and then after that will be a Shura Man, and then after that will be Big the Buddha, and then after that it's gonna be Kinnikuman Great, and then after that it's gonna be the original manga colors, Robin Mask and Wars Man, and I'm really hoping that we get some sort of announcement for either Terry Man or Ramen Mask, because from the poll, I'm guessing they were amongst the popular characters who wanted to become an SH Figuarts. But let's go over, I'll put you aside, let's go over the releases. We got SH Figuarts first release, Kinnikuman and Warsman. First release, they were released as a pair. Then after that came SH Figuarts Neptune Man and Robin Mask. Blam. Then we got this movie aside. And after that we got Akuma Shogun. No, actually, you know what? Let's put you in the back. Akuma Shogun. Then after that we got on December of last year we got Buffalo. Well, get free. There we go. Buffalo Man. And then, as of recently this January, we got Kinnikuman as he appeared on Scramble for the Throne, and then Kinnikuman Soldier. Let's try and get everyone in frame. Let's get a group shot for this thumbnail. There we go. And then now finally we have caught up and got the Ninja. You know what? Let's get you crouching. Let me see. Let's get a good thumbnail going here. Let's take off his wrist. Come out. Let's put this. See if I can get this on his damn. There we go. Let's do a quick. There we go. Do this. There we go. Got some good. Got some thumbnail action right there. And there we go. That is everyone that's been released up to date, and I'm looking forward to future releases. Do you think this review is over, Ninja? Wait, no, we didn't even get a good. I need to have my hand out of there. Well, I'll do it afterwards. See you later.